Hello my lovelies, I am so happy to be starting this video. I'm going to be grinning like a Cheshire cat, I just know it. So evidently I'm starting my first ever pregnancy vlog. I found out a week ago today that I'm pregnant. I literally can't believe myself. I feel like I'm lying to everyone that I tell. So I'm currently 5 weeks and 4 days pregnant. I did film myself finding out, as I filmed every single test that I did in case, because I just wanted to document it. So I'm pretty sure I would have posted that by now, unless I just don't want to share it with people. That'll be linked down below if you want to see that. And also I filmed telling Nate, because he was actually at work when I found out. I kind of knew I wanted to find out on my own, which I don't know if that's fair, because maybe Nate kind of wanted to be there with me and I didn't really give him that choice. But I did so many tests and like he's busy with work and I don't know, I was just nervous. In 2 days I'll be 6 weeks pregnant and I just wanted to start this vlog now because although I'm going to wait a couple weeks to share it, there are things that I just want to document. And I've been watching a couple other people's like first trimester vlogs or like start of pregnancy vlogs, and I find it really comforting just to see like how different it is for everybody, and it's just so exciting. So it's nice to like be able to share that and like see other people going through the same thing on YouTube. Quick little message before we get in. I just want to send so much love out to you guys watching this for so many different reasons. Number one, for supporting me, but also if you are going through the same thing and you're nervous or you're scared or anything like that, I hope that we can be in this together and maybe this can reassure you. But also if you're trying or you've been trying for a long time, again, I'm sending you so much love because I know how common that is and I can't imagine how painful that is. So yes, just want to start with that. I just got this jumper, new rider-wear jumper, but as much as I love it, it is warm right now. Has it got a tag on it? There's like so much to fill you in on. I just don't even know where to start. I think like maybe a couple months down the line, Nate and I could do a Q&A and we could share stories about how he told family or things like that. But for now I kind of wanted to chat about any symptoms that I've had over the past 5.5 weeks and changes that I've made. And also we've got some baby bits that I really want to do a haul for. We're gonna do this, although the lighting is really harsh. Staring out a window was not fun. Also, in case you're new here, I wanted to kind of update you on like who I am, what's going on with my life. I was 25 years old when I found out, but I literally just turned 26 2 days ago. So that was the best birthday of my life. My partner and I have been together over 5 years, like 5.5 years, and we are currently in the process of buying our first house, which hopefully like we'll move in the next month or so, which is crazy exciting. Even more so now that we've got this news. I am vegan. I'm self-employed. I like to focus my content on like wellness and lifestyle and just like mindfulness stuff, I guess. And I think the direction of my platforms is definitely going to go in a much more like lifestyle family kind of way now, but we'll see. I'm always going to have my element of fitness in there with gym wear and things like that. So I didn't find out that I was pregnant until 4 weeks 4 days, and I decided to do a test because I was 2 days late, which I wasn't like overthinking it like, oh my god, I'm 2 days late, am I pregnant, have I been having these symptoms? Like I just had a gut feeling. I was like, I think I need to do a test, and that was that, which is weird because over the last like 8 months that we've been trying, I have definitely had certain months where I'm really overthinking it, really thinking that I'm gonna get a positive test result, and it just never happened. And I think I really learned that like just trust the process. So then the other day when it came to taking the test, it was just a gut feeling to say, I'm 2 days late, let's just take a test. So yeah, no symptoms that kind of like made me think I was. Oh, okay. Postman is here, slash post lady. Little Gymshark parcel. So in the few days, I'd probably say the day before my period was due, my first day late and my second day late, I did have weird cramps and like belly feelings. That again, I wasn't overthinking it. I was just thinking, right, I'm probably gonna come on soon because I can feel aches and the usual pains, nothing too intense, just something. I remember one day I even put a pad on because I was like, I'm going out and I'm probably gonna come on, so better safe than sorry. But I never did. And then I found out on the Tuesday, and like I say, it's a week later, it's Tuesday the next week. And no word of a lie, maybe it's in my head, but I really don't think it is. I've had bellyache every day since, bar yesterday and today. So about a week straight I had bellyache, and it was very on and off, but also a very different kind of feeling to period pain. It was more like an ache, kind of like DOMS if you work out or you do any kind of weightlifting or exercising. That kind of just like sore muscle feeling in my lower abs. And there was even a day or two where it felt like if I overly extended my stomach and stretched like this way, it felt really sore, almost like I was holding a sit-up, like it would burn. So I was like really trying to rest my tummy for that week. Then yesterday I actually felt way better all day and ended up doing a workout and trained some abs, which maybe wasn't the smartest thing, but I'm semi-conscious of gaining too much weight and I don't know, I just want to stay fit. So today I've got DOMS from that. I'm pretty sure this is different to what I've been feeling this week because it's just a different feeling. Other than that, there's been tiredness, but I'm always a tired person, so it's hard for me to differentiate if it's just me being me or if it's being pregnant. However, there have been a couple evenings where we've been out or doing something and I feel like I've literally hit a wall and I'm like, I need to go home and chill and like get in pajamas, take my makeup off and not move, which I feel like I've not had that very noticeable feeling before, so I'm guessing that that was from being pregnant. And I was feeling that actually before I found out, which I can pinpoint now. So yeah, other than that, we're nearly at week 6 and basically no symptoms other than like aches and tiredness, but very minimal, I would say. And then the last thing I kind of wanted to say right now was about changes that I've made, which aren't huge just yet, but there were a few things. I've been thinking about limiting my caffeine intake. This is a mug of tea right now, which I do drink a lot of tea. I'm an avid tea drinker. It is basically my fuel, but I have the weakest, milkiest tea there is. I don't know if you can see. I literally have my tea bag in for about 3 seconds, so I don't think I get much caffeine from my teas. Does this child really want to do this? I don't drink coffee, so that doesn't bother me, and rarely drink fizzy drinks that are caffeinated like Coca-Cola and stuff. Really, I'm not having to worry too much about that. However, we are gonna buy some rooibos tea, which is, I believe, a herbal tea. It's naturally non-caffeinated. And it's very similar to black tea. It does have quite a particular taste, so I do have to adjust to it, but I don't mind it. Supplement wise, we were a bit uncertain whether it was necessary for me to take folic acid, which is hugely recommended for people trying for a baby or people in pregnancy. However, as a vegan and someone who eats pretty much very healthily, it's in a lot of the things I eat, like legumes, vegetables, leafy greens, soya milk, like it's in a lot. However, I do have my days where I don't eat that well. It happens. So I have just today received these prenatal supplements that I ordered off of Amazon. They are the Naturelo multivitamin with folate, iron and calcium. I have seen something online about how you don't want to be getting folic acid, you want to get folate. There's a difference. I'm not really sure what, but apparently there is a difference. But guys, look at the amount of goodness in this. Like, pause to read if necessary, but I'll also pop the link in the description for this. It has everything in it. Like literally, even things like selenium and iodine, vitamin K, manganese, iron, chlorine, potassium, like literally everything. Everything I could need. 3 capsules a day. I think they are pretty expensive. Like, I think it was about £40 for 180. And if you're taking 3 a day, you're gonna get through that quite quickly. But obviously incredibly worth it. Your body is going through a lot when you're pregnant. Also, what's really cool is they've provided this scent tab, which if you find the tablets smell really bad, you can pop this in and it gives it a really nice scent apparently. Other changes we've made are I am no longer doing the cat litter, of course. That is quite a well-known thing with pregnancy, that you can contract something quite serious from cats' feces. So Nate like straight away took over that job. When I do go and work out, I'm lifting lighter weights because I wasn't training hard anyway. So if I were to go in and like try and train hard, it would ruin me anyway, even if I wasn't pregnant. So definitely just training light and hopefully frequently. And my dog is waiting to go outside. I think that is everything for now. I'm gonna do a little haul later and I will update you on anything else that comes to mind. I just realised I forgot to mention the fact that with the belly ache, sometimes it was like quite bloated as well. For example, today and a couple of the other days, more so I would say since I turned 5 weeks. So in the 6th week, I felt quite bloated and I literally like can't bear the thought of putting something tight on or something bodycon, because I'm like, I don't have a bump, but it looks like I have a bump because I am bloated. So not feeling my best physically, but also like nothing dramatic, and very glad that this sickness hasn't come yet. I'm hoping it doesn't come at all, but we've got to stay realistic. I am so excited to show you guys this. It's the first thing that Nate and I bought, pregnancy related and being pregnant. This is the Complete Pregnancy Journal that I picked up from Amazon. It is by Bibby and Bo. And this is what she looks like. Very sleek and minimal, which isn't really like the design I was going for. I kind of would have liked more cutesy. However, I did look at a few and there's so many things that could go into a pregnancy journal that a lot of them had some of them and didn't have the others. So it was hard to find one that encompassed all of it. And as you can tell by the name, this is the Complete Journal. So it pretty much has everything you could want. I will show you the contents page as an example. So we've got everything from like letters to bump, things about mum and dad and the family tree, name predictions and gender predictions, spaces for like family to predict things about the baby and leave letters to the baby, even like a place to do a mood board for the baby shower and the nursery. We've got all of the trimesters here that I can like log amazing things that happened and my symptoms and put bump update photos. What else have we got? Like birth plan, baby moon plan, like absolutely loads of bits. Even advice for like what you need to take to the hospital. And then we have the labour and the first few days of birth, all the special things. You can like write all your stories about their first days at home. And then it even goes into their first year and you can write like their milestones and things like that. There's absolutely loads. It's incredible. So we've already started filling out the first few pages and I've been writing how I found out, how I told Nate, all these things. It's all very minimal and just absolutely stunning. And so many places to put photos in. Compared to others, this wasn't even the most expensive one I found. I think this was about £25 and it ranged up to about 40, so I was really happy with that. And it's such an amazing keepsake to have that you can pass on to the baby as well when they're of a certain age. My mum did a similar one, a bit more basic, for me and my siblings, and they are so special to look at. So I knew straight away that this was one of the first things I wanted to do. Hello, it is a few days later. I am currently 5 weeks and 6 days, so tomorrow marks 6 weeks. This is currently what we're looking like, and real life size, it is tiny still. I absolutely love this app. This is the Pregnancy Plus app, which I've seen a lot of people recommend. It is only a few days later, but I just had a few things that I wanted to chat to you about. Yesterday was my first sign of proper nausea. However, I did have my driving test yesterday morning. Also, sorry if I'm sniffly. I have a bit of a runny nose, but hay fever, I think. Yesterday I had my driving test, which I passed. But I was feeling quite nervous beforehand, and I don't usually get like sick nervous, but I definitely felt sick yesterday morning. I wasn't sick, but I was pretty uncertain whether I would be or not. And that kind of like lasted on and off all day, but it was definitely worse before the test. Then today I feel a lot better, so I'm pretty sure like I'm pinning it on nerves that kind of brought up pregnancy nausea. Although the heat, like it's so hot at the moment, which is not great. Yeah, I don't know, like I feel like I'm not enjoying the heat as much because of how I'm feeling with just like on and off bellyache and things. Sorry, I feel like I can't think straight. I don't know what I'm trying to say. One thing that has been a lifesaver, which is really random, is these shorts. They look a bit wrinkled and rough, but these are a size 36. I don't know what that is, but I think it's between a small and a medium somewhere. They're from Naked, and I think they're just like slightly too big for me, but because the waist is adjustable, it means that they're so comfy and floaty. So like in this heat and with like a bloated sore belly, they've been a lifesaver because I've basically not wanted to wear anything else other than loose shorts. So tomorrow we are heading towards London area to see my sister, to tell her the news. Oh, so excited. I am nervous about it. I don't know why, but I'm so excited. I just know that she's gonna be absolutely over the moon. She is my absolute best friend in the world, and I would have told her the second I found out, but I just have to tell her in person. So holding the secret from her for just over a week has been really hard, especially when we FaceTime each other. But thankfully that's only been twice. So yeah, we're heading there tomorrow to tell her and her boyfriend. And then the day that we head back, we're also gonna see my dad and my nana briefly and tell them the news, which again, so nervous but so excited. Other than that, there's a couple other family members to tell still, but not many. And I know that a lot of people wait until they are more like 12 weeks along or like around the end of the first trimester, but people do that in case something happened, you know. But if something were to happen, we'd want these people to know anyway. We'd want that support system, and we know how excited everyone is and will be, so we want them along on the journey with us. Okay, I thought we could do a little baby haul because I have already accumulated all of this somehow. We've only known for a week and a day. We already have all this. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little haul because these bits are so exciting. So firstly, of course, we have the baby grow that I gave to Nate that matches his shirt. I believe this is newborn size, and some little booties. Then the first pregnancy gift, I guess, for me, or pregnancy related item that Nate has bought, which he gave me on my birthday, which was Sunday, just a few days ago, is this. A pregnancy pillow, which he did not realise how much of the bed these take up, which made me laugh because I thought he would be reluctant to buy one of these for that reason. This is by Tommy Tippy and it's for pregnancy and breastfeeding support. I have pulled it out and it's really comfy, but I'm going to save it for when I do need more support, so it's not just taking up the bed. And then the last bits are all from baby's grandma, Nate's mum, Julie, who could not help herself when I was on a little girls' day out with her and Sam, Nate's sister, who is going to be baby's auntie. The first thing she picked up was actually a pair of sheepskin leather boots, like tiny little booties. They're so cute, but I am vegan, Nate is vegan, and we are definitely anti-leather. We don't want that. So it was quite funny when I opened it up to see that. And thankfully we were right outside the shop when she gave it to me. So we went in, we exchanged it straight away, and we ended up choosing the most gorgeous little comforter. So this is baby's first comforter. I think it's Peter Rabbit brand, Beatrix Potter, and it's just got this gorgeous print on this bit. The underneath is really soft and fluffy, and then of course we've got the rabbit, which I didn't realise it has a pink bow, so I'm sorry if it ends up being a boy. It's still very neutral, so I don't mind. We're just going for neutral vibes at the moment because even if / when we find out the gender, we would choose more of a neutral in between for most of the things anyway, so that it's more reusable for future babies. This still doesn't feel real when I'm talking about this. Like, it's so mad. I can't believe this is my reality. She also ended up picking up the Keel Eco little sheep rattle, which, as a Welsh resident and someone who's lived in Wales for a long time, sheep is very fitting because, I don't know, if you know, you know. There's lots of sheep in Wales. So that is absolutely adorable. I don't know if I want to like take the tags off yet. I feel a bit torn, so I'm not going to rush. But this is 100% recycled material, which is amazing. Like, that's the kind of vibe Nate and I would pick. So love that, it's so cute. We also were running through Tesco briefly and had to, of course, look at the baby section for the first time, where she couldn't say no to a little set of hats, so sweet, and also some scratch mitts, which, you know, I don't know if we're going to need them, but it's amazing to have them. And also it's going to be February when baby is newborn, so it is going to be cold. We are going to want things like this, I think. We'll see. First time, I have no idea what I'm doing. We then picked up some more Beatrix Potter bits. So we got this set. It's up to 1 month old. Tiny little kind of like waffle material top with the Peter Rabbit on the front. I hope you can see that. It's kind of like an oatmeal colour. It's absolutely stunning, with matching leggings. And I think this is quite gender neutral. Like, I would put this on a girl or a boy, so I absolutely love it. I just think it's so cute. And then the last thing that we have is a sleep suit, because we were looking at them and they were so cute, and it's a must, I believe. So this Winnie the Pooh one in size 0 to 6 months, which is actually like really long. Like, I'm thinking surely a baby is going to be in that for longer than 6 months, but maybe not. And it just says always together on it. It's got neutral and colourful spots on it. It's cream coloured. It's just gorgeous. Again, I think fine for a girl or a boy. And that again, it says that it's made with sustainably farmed cotton. So yeah, that is everything we have so far, along with the pregnancy journal that I showed you the other day. I think we're gonna get a lot of knitted and crocheted things from my mum because she's amazing at that, and she's already making, or already was making, blankets and clothes for babies that don't exist, or like I think she just knew that it was coming and that there would be people to give it to, so she just started making them. I am going to check back in with you over the next week. I don't know when. I'm praying tomorrow's drive goes okay because it's going to be around 5 hours in the car. It's hot. Although it's a great car for aircon, I'm just hoping like I don't get motion sickness over a few hours. But so far I've been fine in the car, and I don't usually get that, so my fingers are crossed. Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't think I have anything else to update you on. I'm literally just sat here with brain fog, yawning loads, so I'll see you in a few days. It's okay. Can you take a selfie? Do you want like this first?
Okay.
Or do you want to do a selfie? You decide.
No, I'll do it like this. Ready? Say, Marnie's pregnant.
Marnie's pregnant, I knew it. Is she? Oh, you don't, because I've been thinking about this time. I have a promise. Are you actually? You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, you're making me weird.
Are you serious?
6 weeks.
I knew it. I was gonna get you a car.
I said she'd know.
I was gonna get you a car in enough time. Why would you get a car if you didn't know? I just knew it. I knew it.
It's been so hard to not tell you guys.
Last